Altair, and their fascinating accompanying constellations of Cygnus, Lyra, and Aquila. But this is merely a starting point, as those are only 3 of our 88 constellations that us astronomers really like to use. And these constellations, they come in all different shapes and sizes and forms. Some of them depict mythological people and animals, while others are just objects and things. Other famous sights you might spot in tonight's night sky include some of my personal favorites. Over here's Boötes. We can go and find Corona Borealis, the northern crown. Here's Hercules here. A little bit over here, you can go and find, please turn off your flash. Over here is Ursa Major, home to the Big Dipper. Over here's Ursa Minor, home to Polaris, the North Star. We can go and find. Now, when those particles do arrive at our planet Earth, well, they interact with our protected magnetic field that shields us from most of their impacts. But some particles do get entrained within the magnetic field and funnel down towards our planet's atmosphere, where they can then collide with the gases around us, exciting those gases to the point that they then give off some light, and that's when we get to see auroras. Now, depending on what atmospheric gases are getting excited, we can see many different colors in our skies. Here's a photo I took just outside of Edmonton during a lovely auroral display, dust known as nebulae. Now, throughout Cygnus, there are many different nebulas to choose from. There's just tons for us to go and find, but one of my favorites to go and catch is called the North American Nebula. Here's a photo that I took of it just a couple summers back, and if you squint and use your imagination, you might see this cloud looking a little bit like our continent. You might see an eastern seaboard and a Gulf of Mexico down there. So it's often nicknamed the North American Nebula. It's a lovely region to explore near to the tail of Cygnus the Swan, as there's that bright star Deneb right there. We can spot this nebula using our cameras and telescopes, and using our most powerful observatories, we've been able to study it in great detail, revealing that these clouds of gas and dust are made with all sorts of fascinating things, including a whole bunch of hydrogen. Most common, of course, we never want to look at the sun with just your regular old eyes, as that would hurt your eyeballs, and we definitely don't want to do that. So instead, if we do want to see our sun safely, we have to use special filters and special telescopes, much like those that we have out at our observatory in Coronation Park, which will be open, weather permitting, every day from 1:15 through 4:45. And out there during our daytime skies, where we love to use our solar telescopes to go and see our star in action. Looking up at the sun, you can see many interesting features. I really like to keep an eye out for sunspots. These are active regions on the sun, as they're a little bit cooler than their surroundings that appear a little bit darker in white light. But then in other wavelengths, we can reveal different features of the sun, ranging from massive arcs and loops of plasma riding on